Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho! It is a wonderful Tuesday, terrific Tuesday, tremendous Tuesday. It's also a HCast Tuesday. You also have the WDW Pro Show coming up right after this one. And then, of course, obviously hang out with us over on the HCast. That's right, your favorite podcast, at least in the afternoon on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Leading you right into, on Thursdays, the Critical Drinker, which is awesome. We got so much going on today. Lots of great stories in the news, lots of disappointing stories in the news, and of course, a camera that doesn't want to focus. Hello, camera. No! I'm making myself dizzy. I don't know what's going on. Try that again. There we go. All right, we got lots of you out in the audience. I want to say hi to as many of you as I can, including Q2 Cast TV. We got a lot of folks out there hanging out, including SFX314 Sabretooth Raptor. We've got Trap 3D, Snorta, Poopus Cuber, our favorite polar bear. We got a tipping barn, back to just tipping, and rather than a nog sipping barn. Critizable, the Rainbow Knight. We've got our good friend Keck44 hanging out with us. Drew Lavers is in the house. Good to see you. Got a chance to hang out with Sci-Fi for Me TV for breakfast this morning. And his boss. It was a lot of fun. Maestro Chi is hanging out with us. Josiah Robinson, of course. And our good friend Tender Warrior 68, who gifted 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate it. Dylan is here. What's up, Dylan? We got Sander Hammerschlag. What is up? James Dosher's in the house. Sci-Fi Mombi. Love it. Once again, thank you for those 5 Culture Casino memberships. Tender Warrior 68. Apex Comics is in the house. We got Dan Crane gifted a membership. That's fantastic. We got Black Saber. What's going on? Let's see who else popped in the door. Blacktron 5000. Howdy, y'all. Well, howdy to you. Wop is in the house. Good to see you. So many great folks hanging out this morning. Got to get this show kicked off and onto the road, but have to say hi to Rogue Thinker. Griffin is wishing you all a very happy new year. I'm with you. Chris Shapiro, what's up? Like today's video. Hey, I'm doing the best I can, but thank you. How did they used to make films? Classic films we still like today by today's standards buttons. And today it's like they feel they need to spend. Yeah, it's crazy. How about just make good films, right, Final Monkey? I think so. What's going on? Mickey Rooney's in the house. Hola to you. Become a nerd. What's up, my friend? Who else rolled in the door? I know I got a special message from our good friend Osmora199, who says happy belated New Year all. Well, thanks for being here. Belated or not, I appreciate it. Ginger Justice, what's up? All right, folks, here we go. Francisco Pena, Darius Munchausen, Krimlon, John Cipolla, and my buddy from across the pond, Al Humphreys. Happy New Year to you. Hey, Mark Daly, good to see you. And thank you, Captain Fan of a Nerd, for gifting a membership. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, and we need to start first with a French box office. That's right, we're going to French the box office. Okay, maybe that's not what I meant to say, but it's true. French box office posts a strong 2023, still. Even up 19%, almost 20%. They're still down almost 15% from 2019. Not great numbers, but not something that's anybody should be surprised with. We've got Barbie breaking records, but everybody's crying about there's fewer female directors. You know what? Massive win, but try to claim a loss. Speaking of claiming a loss, major film studios pledges to hire more female filmmakers and other diversity things. They were performative. Yes, that's what virtue signaling is. It's performative. I don't know how anybody could be surprised by that. I'm certainly not. Are y'all? I didn't think so. Michael Seepley wrote an article today over at Deadline, did a nice job with it, talking about how increasingly top-heavy the box office has become. And the fact that we really need to find a way to find our way back to mid-budget films, things that you don't have to earn $1 billion on in order to try to be a success. There's a lot of room there, and perhaps the 30-plus tentpoles that are showing up here in the near future maybe aren't necessarily a win. Maybe we need to be more careful. Maybe one tentpole a month, maybe two. But really need to find some mid-level, mid-budget films. We got Steamboat Willie horror film coming out. That's right. They were already ready with this. Yes, they were already ready. They were ready for Mickey Mouse's Steamboat Willie version to come into the public domain, and they took full advantage of it. But I'm going to tell you, this is going to end up in court. There's no way it won't. Disney's going to try to claim that the trademark is what protects Mickey now. We'll find out. Ian Ziering is complaining about being attacked by bikers on New Year's Eve in Los Angeles. He didn't realize that, he was living where he was, apparently, and you get what you vote for. And living in LA, even if you're one of the people with money, you still get what you vote for. So, sorry, Ian. Bummer. The Color Purple actress and stuntwoman, Carrie Bernans, was seriously injured, it looks like, yesterday in a alleged hit and run. That is awful. Most recently, she was in Color Purple, so hopefully she has a speedy recovery. But I find this odd. given the circumstances, hopefully they find out who actually hit her and make them, well, accountable. Apparently, the United Football League is going to start off with 8 teams in its inaugural season. What is the UFL? Well, it's a combination of the XFL and the USFL. And it starts on March 30th, so if you're interested in more football, well, it's coming your way. So there you go. We got another thing coming your way. It's the world population. This is really disappointing people like Bill Gates and Mr. Klaus. They're bumming because right now, as of January 1st, the world population is sitting at well over 8 billion with a 75 million gain in this last year, believe it or not, despite everybody's best efforts. Anyway, Rays shortstop Wander Franco has finally been arrested. He is accused of, I should say, some very heinous things with a minor. Not the kind that dig for gems and gold and things. This is not good. But this seems to be a pattern in sports. You end up with lots of bad things happening, like, let's say, killing a woman. That's right, a former NBA G League player is being held over a woman's killing. He and his girlfriend are actually accused of this heinous act. Crazy stuff, indeed. A train derailed, catching fire near San Francisco, causing minor injuries, and service disruptions. If you're familiar with the coaster, I believe that's one of these trains, which is a rail system that's supposed to service passengers decent distances. It's also very expensive, so this is a real shame. I hope everybody is okay. EVs are starting to lose their tax credits, including several Teslas, Nissan, and GM models because of how their batteries are sourced. I find that odd as well. Moving on, we have the Netherlands actually dealing rather harshly with exports by ASML, basically blocking anything that would be headed for China. And they basically are revoking part of the license here. Netherlands is getting serious about this. We're really putting the clamps down on China's chip production. And finally, hackers hit an Australian state court's recording database. That's not good. You've lots of court recordings and hearings that were basically stolen between November 1st and December 31st in Victoria. So that's no bueno. A lot of things were compromised. Are you surprised? I'm not. Anyway, as usual, EV Mux has decided to delay the countdown here, so we're just going to have to rely on the fact that we're coming up on 13 total minutes of talk time. And I timed it just right because it automatically switched to the credits. So I hope everybody has an incredible day. Coming up next is a WDW Pro's The Pro Show. In fact, you can be automatically redirected right from here if you want. We've also got later Mr. H Reviews, which is where you want to be. I assure you, Victor Fontaine sent a $50. Holy cow! Rumble rant. My goodness, culture. Here is to kicking off the new year on a good note. Thank you, Victor Fontaine. I appreciate you, my friend. $50. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I sound like drunk. 3 p.m. Not that I'm drunk. I'm not. It's too early in the day. Anyway, so much going on. But do check out the HCast later in the day, your favorite afternoon podcast on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I got a lot of stingers to put together. But like I said, the Pro Show coming right up. Lots of Disney news. I hope all of you head over there. If not, just take advantage of the auto redirect. And I'm pretty stoked. Look at all these members. I've got to add, at this point, believe it or not, 50 more names to this list. Courtesy of wonderful, generous folks like you. I hope everybody has an amazing Tuesday, January the 2nd, 2024. Until later, see ya!